Hello guys, Satari here, back with another video here on the YouTube channel. It's been a while since I made content, and this video was originally planned to come out back last year in October, but I honestly got so busy that I didn't even realize all the time that passed. It's been since December when I worked on this video, actually last. This is like at the time when I was making the script, the notes, and all that fun crap. But anyway, in today's video, we'll be talking about Five Finger Death Punch's Best of Volume 1 and Volume 2 albums. But first of all, we will dive into the background of Five Finger Death Punch for those of you who don't know, or if you guys do know, come along with me on this journey. And then we will go into their influence in pop culture, including myself as well. And then we will talk about both Volume 1 and Volume 2 before we go and end this video. Hopefully you guys are enjoying what I sound like so far, because honestly, I'm trying so hard to make this channel stay alive just as a YouTube channel. And I'm not doing it for money, I'm doing it for fun. But at the same time, I do want an income, so I might try to do something on the channel to get an income for people who actually want to stay on the channel. If you guys don't, then that's okay, you guys can leave, it don't really matter. I just want somebody who will actually watch my videos and enjoy them, and comment if you guys enjoy. If you guys don't know about Five Finger, that's okay. I'm just doing this for fun, just to talk about things that I thought I would probably never talk about in real life. But before we get into the actual video, I did listen to both albums when they dropped, even though I had to finish listening to Volume 2, and honestly, that took me a long time, being that, honestly, I got just so distracted. But, I don't know. Anyway, number 2, I didn't even know they were making both albums, and so I did research, a little bit of background. I'm just like, dude, I didn't even know that, because I don't listen to Five Fingers news, all the time. Being that I was listening to making albums, like Afterlife, they dropped back in 2022, then, it took 2 years for them to drop, the best of, no, more than 2 years, actually, being that they were touring a lot and they were busy. And according to fivefingerdeathpunchuk.com, that is where most of the information is coming from this video, besides Google, of course. But they dropped Volume 2 because they wanted to remaster more of their older songs, which is honestly, their remasters are so good, but nothing can never, nothing can never, what am I trying to say? Like, the original was just so good that it's just gonna be an experience that you're gonna have with the originals. And Stansbury, a radio host of Rock 106.9 here in my town of Canton, Ohio, played a segment of The End with Baby Metal, and honestly, his take was just so funny. I laughed that day that I heard it. Stansbury, if you're watching, you probably never will watch this video, but if you do, buddy, you're so good, and I comment nearly on your threads. Not all the time, but sometimes I comment. I'll make up something and I want you to reply back. I'm like, dude, I know you're busy, but anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get into this video. If you're still here, then welcome to this shit show. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this video. The background of Five Finger Death Punch. Now, these guys originally came from Colorado when they first formed, although most of the other members came from high schools. Ivan Moody came from Colorado himself, Zoltan Baltari came from Hungary, Jason Pope came from Canada, Andy James came from the United Kingdom, Chris Kale came from Kentucky, Jeremy Spencer came from Indiana, Dale Roberts came from Ohio, where I live, and here is a little bit of music history coming up. We Are the Fish was released on July 10th of 2007, Wars Enter released in September of 2009, American Capitalist was released on October 11th of 2011, Wrong Side of Heaven and Righteous Side of Hell Volume 1 released on July 30th of 2013, while Volume 2 dropped on November 19th of 2013. Yes, they have split albums. This is how they did Best of Volume 1 and 2, and I didn't get why they split. But honestly, dude, the split album The albums are good. I don't know why. Like, it's just way better than going and listening to one album. You can just listen to both like, at the same time. But it's different. It's similar to how System of a Down did it. Like, so many debate on which album they get better. Honestly, I like both because System of a Down is so good. We're talking about fighting, but that was just an example. And they also made other stuff, probably like other split stuff and stuff that I never listened to, but I only listen to like their music, you know. And anyway, now going back, Dr. Six was dropped on September 4th of 2015. They covered Gone Away by The Offspring during this time, and also dropped Decade of Destruction Volume 1 in 2017. They also have a Volume 2 of this that they dropped around 2020. They also dropped Justice for None on May 18th of 2018. They dropped S8 on February 20th of 2020, and they dropped Afterlife in August of 2022, along with dropping Best of Volume 1 in July of 2025, while dropping Best of Volume 2 in October 25th of 2025. Yes, I remember the second one better than the first one because, like, I had a lot of stuff going on during, like, the first one, so I didn't remember. But the second one was when my memory was hit. But, yes, the band has also had a lot of members in reasons. Most of it is drama, but we're not going to cover it in this video because I'm covering most of the music. Now, their influence in pop culture and society, their influence is seen to be a good one because of how good their music is, along with how they act as a band. Their music is seen as pro-military to so many people, but honestly, I beg to differ because with songs, you can pick out so many different meanings. Like, I don't know, take one song for example. It may talk about Ivan being drunk and him wanting to get sober. You might know what song I'm talking about in the reference if you listen to it and watch the video. I have, and honestly, it took me a long time to understand what that song meant. If you don't, then I will probably comment it. If you do, then I don't really have to say too much. And their influence on me, honestly, these guys are probably the reason why I am the way I am today, besides the game I played. But I played a lot of games. I'm a gamer too. But honestly, I got into their music back in my 7th grade year of middle school, even though I listened to a lot of heavy rock before that, but I never really understood it. And Five Finger Death Punch was the reason why I got into music, why I understand most of the music, like the lyrics and the theme and the background of music. And honestly, they are probably also the reason why I rebelled a lot when I was younger. Because like when I was younger, I was like bad, but now like I'm better. I'm getting my grades up. I'm going to college, hopefully university. If I do, it's basically the same thing. And honestly, like most of their songs, I can memorize by heart. It took me years to memorize most of their songs. And also this year, me and my aunt might be going to see them at Blossom in August, hopefully. If not, then it's okay. I can always see them in the future if they go back and tour again. Being that this year is supposed to be like the biggest tour, and this is supposed to be also their last year touring, from what I heard. I might be a little wrong, but if I am, please comment down below, because honestly, I don't pay attention to their tour dates. I just pay attention to the albums and the music that they drop. Now, hopping into both albums, talking about the best of Volume 1 and 2, we'll start off with Volume 1. Now, honestly, Volume 1 was so good. I loved it, being that most of their softer songs were on this album. Now, anyway, doing a brief description of both songs. Doing a description of all the songs off of Volume 1. Under and Over It was good, even though I was kind of disappointed about the intro. Only original fans will get what I mean. Wash It All Away wasn't that bad, but it could have been like a little bit better, to be honest. Battleborn, Wrong Side of Heaven, Gone Away, Coming Down, these were all the good ones, all the good remasters. I Refuse with Maria Blink. Oh my god, they made this song so good. But Maria Blink overall is really good as a singer. And I just love the way that she made Anywhere But Here with them. That was such a good song. I wish she would have came back and covered that with them too. Jekyll and Hyde was good, but it could have been a little bit better. Lift Me Up. Oh my god. Honestly, I was so upset that Halford did not come back for this song. It wasn't even funny. I was crushing out like, why did he not come back? Oh my god. Then I realized, like, oh my god, they have their own lives. They can't be making music with each other all the time. And yeah, Rob Halford is Judas Priest, isn't he? No, I think that's, I don't know about the whole Judas Priest thing. I'm so confused. I have this one song by Judas Priest. It's called Turbo Lover. Only gamer fans will understand this song. If you're not a gamer, then get out the chat. I'm just kidding. I don't really care. If you like Judas Priest 2 and Turbo Lover, then you can stay. And everything else I thought was pretty good. Especially the beat in the House of the Rising Sun, that boom, 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 boom. Like, that beat just sounded so good compared to the original. But anyway, now heading into volume 2. Honestly, I have so many opinions about volume 2, it's not even funny. And this way was really good. It wasn't the first thing I heard, but it was really, really good. The End was the first thing I heard before the album officially dropped, and oh my god, the voice of Sumetal was amazing. I loved how she translated the lyrics into Japanese. I imagine how long that must have taken, being that she probably doesn't understand English, and she had to translate all of the words in Japanese. I think that is so cool for somebody to be able to translate something into English into like a whole nother language. That is just so amazing. And especially that she collabed with Five Finger, even though she said that she saw them in an article I think that I saw, that she saw them years before, but they didn't make their album until like last year. I thought that was so amazing for real. Hell to Pay was good, but it wasn't my favorite. I was just so sad by this version. Hard to See wasn't bad, but there was like a lot of voice damage from Ivan. You can obviously hear it. Dodger 6 was good. There's no change from the original, and the guitar was actually good like the original. Nothing really changed. I just didn't really know what to say. Burn MF, the guitar solo was so. Oh my god, I'm not gonna say bad. It was good, but I couldn't hear it, and I just don't know why. Maybe it was just me, and I just wasn't really focusing at the time. And Never Enough, oh my god, the So I'm So effed up is so happy now, except they took the effed up part out of it. Oh my, I was so upset. I'm like, what is guys? Like, say something. No, like, I was so upset. But anyway, I'm probably yapping too much. Moving on now. Champagne was good, but it wasn't bad. It was just more modern, and I think I love that. It was more modernized. The way that instead of taking the old references and reusing them, they took the old ones and modernized them into like a modern era that we are in today. Honestly, I don't like this modern era. I liked more of the like fucking 2016, 2017 era, if we're being honest. Blue on Black was one of my favorite all time songs when I first started listening to these guys, and oh my, the beat was so fire. The song was so fire. Ivan sounded amazing. He's just so good. And I Apologize also was great. I was going through so many emotions when I heard both songs. Trouble was another one of my favorites, and honestly sounds just like the original. I have nothing to really say. When the Seasons Change was so perfect. From beginning to end, it sounded just like the original, nothing changed. I was so happy. Cradle to the Grave, honestly, I didn't really know what to think. It was good though, but I just didn't really know what to think. It sounded so weird. And My Nemesis was way better. Ivan's voice sounded good on this version. But the video was honestly good to the song. The video, guys. If you guys don't know Old Five Finger Death Punch, you guys need to go get into them before listening to the newer stuff. Basically, what I'm trying to say is like, if you guys just don't know who they are, go listen to them before getting into them. Because honestly, with me, I can't be that person that's just like, I want to listen to something and I know everything about them when in reality, there's more background. You gotta do more research. I'm probably yapping too much. But anyway, Walk Away. I really don't know what I thought of. Anyway, now, ending this video, I think that's pretty long enough. This video took me a while to do. This is my first actual video. I did actual weeks of research, even though it was months of scooping this video in and out. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, because I'm trying to expand more on this channel, make more content. Maybe not every single day, but trying to do content like maybe every month or two. I'm still in school. It's kind of a struggle. You can't make content every day and expect to get an income when you have to juggle classes and stuff. And I wasn't talking crap about both the albums. I was just saying my main points. Both of them were just so good. I can't decide which was better. If you guys were to ask me, hey, what do you think of both albums? They're both equally so good. And also, my next few videos, I might try to line up to come out probably this week. Next week, I'm my bad. But I have a video coming up soon with Forza Horizon 4. That game is just so good. And I don't know if I'm going to do a video because I did a video last on this channel, and I feel like it didn't really get me anywhere. But I'm going to try to do shows, editing, gameplay, stuff like that. And hopefully if you guys enjoy this video, come back to the channel for more stuff. Because honestly, I'm just really trying to make more content. Anyway, just as Tyrene Calypso said,
don't forget to like, follow, and obey.
Satori out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully soon.